What is up, crazy fam? Guys, listen up. In today's video, I'm super excited to talk about a build that got me to top 100 in Rumble. Yo, chat! What about that, baby? Top 100 on a new subclass in Rumble with no special weapons, bro. Non-meta exotic armor piece, top 100. Let's go. Now, the plan is in the future to get into the top 10. So if you guys are interested in that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can follow. By the way, I stream here on YouTube pretty much every day from Friday to Tuesday. I help my viewers go flawless in Trials of Osiris to get the sweet loot. And in general, we have a great time. So I would absolutely love to see every single one of you guys live on stream. The reason I started this build was I needed something to motivate me to get back into PvP and to have some kind of goal to chase, right? So I was like, I'm gonna create a build, a double primary build, by the way, without a fusion rifle, shotgun, whatever it is, in combination with a exotic armor piece that is not meta, and try to get into the top 500 of certain modes. Now, you guys know I have been top 500 in Trials of Osiris, so this time I decided to get top 500 in Rumble, but as mentioned, I actually managed to get into top 100. Let's hop right into it and let's break down this build. We're going to be running the Necrochasm, and we're going to be combining it with Forgiveness, Adapt, Moving Target, and Harmony as mentioned. Alacrity on it, which is extremely powerful if you're playing modes like, for example, Rumble, or even in Trials in 1v2 situations, 1v3, 1v1, whatever it is. That perk kicks in, and this thing becomes an absolute animal. For the heavy, we're going to be using the Trials LMG, Killing Wind and Tap the Trigger. This is also a very strong heavy weapon, one of my favorites in the game. Now, this weapon right here, Necro, has become my favorite exotic in the game currently, right? I'm not taking this off. It's just so much fun to use, especially after that first kill. But that said, even without that extra RPM, this gun can compete with some of the best in the game. So as long as you can control the recoil, which in my opinion isn't that hard at all, you're going to have a great time and you're going to be lasering people, destroying them. And it's really easy to chain kills with this weapon because as soon as you get that RPM up, people are getting melted in front of you, right? You're still going to struggle against the Immortals and SMGs in general, right? Because those are on a different level when it comes to many different scenarios in the game. But once you master this weapon, I feel like it's one of those weapons that rewards you for really good precision aim, right? So that's why I really enjoy that. And for the weapon that we're going to be combining it with, as mentioned, Forgiveness, Adapt with Harmony. Now, this is the key here because the whole playstyle is going to revolve around that. So if you do get a kill with Necrochasm and it's not a precision kill, that's when you swap to Forgiveness. And this, as mentioned, becomes a 2-burst machine and absolutely melts people in front of you. And with the Harmony buff, it's just so easy to get kills, man. Even the body shot damage is absolutely off the charts. Now, for the exotics, I always like to use something that not a lot of people use, and in this case, it's going to be Astrocyte first. You guys know that I'm trying to master the Blink Warlock. The whole goal is to get into top 500 in Rumble, top 500 in Trials without using a special weapon and not using a meta exotic armor piece, and that's what we're trying to do here. And honestly, this exotic is so much fun, man. Just blinking has revived the game for myself. I'm enjoying Destiny 2 PvP once again thanks to this overall build right here, so I think you should 100% try this. Here are all the mods and everything on my armor pieces. As you guys can see, nothing crazy, pretty standard, but here's a quick look if you guys are interested in that. For the stats, max recovery, max discipline, and max intellect. Yes, it's only tier 3 resilience, but I think it's fine. However, if you guys want to invest more into resilience, that's going to be completely up to you. And let's go over the aspects here. We're going to be running Child of the Old Gods, easy pick in combination with Feed the Void. The reason I'm running this is every time I get a super kill, right, in those situations, you get an instant heal, and then you can keep your Devour up with Necrochasm or the sidearm. If you want to use any other aspects, once again, don't be afraid to swap these things around. I think that's where the true fun is, when you figure out your play style and adjust according to that. So if you want to move these around, don't be afraid to do so. For the grenade, Axiom Bolt. For the melee, Pocket Singularity. I will never use anything different on a Void Warlock than Blink. You guys already know that. We're going to be running a Healing Rift, and here are all the fragments that I'm running. Once again, if you want to move these around, if you want to use something different, that's going to be up to you. Some of them I just literally use for the stats to hit 100 stats, and that's about it. When it comes to the gameplay, guys, you want to be aggressive. You shouldn't be afraid to be aggressive with this overall build because you have a lot of speed with the Blink. You have a lot of survivability thanks to the Rift. Always try to place the Rift obviously around corners. A lot of people drop it in the open, and the animation is pretty long, so you will get killed if you get caught in the animation. You don't want that to happen, right? So always place it very, very smart. Pay attention to your surroundings. It also gives you the ability to 3-peek, so that's another huge plus. Make sure to use that to your advantage. Once you do get a kill with Necrochasm, obviously if it's a precision kill, you're gonna have 6 seconds of increased RPM from 720 to 900. That is precisely when you want to get really, really aggressive. Don't be afraid to blink in, push in. If you don't get a precision kill with a Necrochasm, you swap to your sidearm and once again blink in, go crazy, because that harmony is going to kick in and you're going to be melting everyone in front of you. If you are playing modes like Rumble, unfortunately the truth is that the heavy spawns way too much. If you do want to win more in Rumble, you gotta play heavy, because a lot of people are going to take advantage of it. I don't think that it should be spawning so much in Rumble, or pretty much in PvP in general, if you ask me, and I feel like it takes away from the fun of actually going against people and testing yourself when it comes to primary shots, movement, positioning, and everything like that. If it's a very close game, you have to utilize it all the time. However, the point is always try to watch heavy so that you don't feed other people all the time with heavy, because they're going to push people, they're going to get easy kills, and you're going to fall back on the scorecards. The melee on the Warlock is one of the most unique melees in the game. You got to place it correctly. You got to play it smart. You can push people away. Another thing that it does really well is that if you do land the melee, it pushes them away so hard, their aim goes to hell too. So it's very hard for them to land their shots. So if you're watching an angle, if you're thinking that they're going to push in, you can pretty much throw the melee beforehand. As they run in, they will collide with the melee and completely like get disoriented, start floating away. That's your chance to push in and get an easy kill. It will take time, obviously, to master it, but I'm telling you guys right now, it's one of the most fun abilities in the game. So this is the build that I'm going to be using. There's no reason for you not to put in time and master it. It's one of the harder things in the game, but trust me, it will pay off. Anyway, ladies and gents, that is it for this video. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. As always, never forget to share that positive energy all around. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I mean, we literally have the best community of all time.